the go-to for the how-to. You know that you want to get beautiful. Prims.com.au.
Hi Primpers, welcome to 5 Things I'm Loving this week. Now this week I have decided that I wanted to create a little bit of a theme with 5 weeks. So all my products are actually foundations because there's been so many that have been launched lately, and I think that there's 5 standouts that I wanted to tell you about. So coming in at number 5 is the new Maybelline Superstay 24-hour makeup. There's the packaging. Now, basically, they have been developing this formula for 3 years, and essentially they wanted to create a foundation that was lightweight yet still stayed all day, literally 24 hours. So they have done numerous amounts of testing and can say that this foundation actually lasts 24 hours. Now, I've tried it, and it is quite a thick texture, not too thick actually. Like I think when you think about a 24-hour long-lasting foundation, you're going to expect something that's quite almost claggy. I don't know if that's the right word, but this one isn't. It feels really nice when you put it on. It's got a great texture, and it will give you full coverage. It's definitely not like a tinted moisturizer or a lightweight foundation. It gives full coverage, which a lot of people like. So, I just think it's great. So many people kind of write in or talk to me about their foundation wiping off throughout the day, or you kind of get to lunchtime and you think, shit, where's my makeup? And so, if a long-lasting option is something that you're after, then this little number right here could be just for you. It comes in 10 shades, and it's only $14.95, which is an absolute winner because when you think about the technology, 3 years of research and kind of testing on this product, so there's obviously a lot of technology behind it to come up with this, and you're only going to pay $14.95, so that's awesome, and that is my number 5 pick for this week. Now coming in at number 4 is the new YSL Taint Radiance. Now this one's on sale on the 18th of April, so you might have to wait a couple of weeks for this one. But this foundation here is an SPF 20, and what this one's all about is creating a radiance to your skin. Now you all know that I love that, and any foundation that promises to get me glowing is a winner in my books. But this little one here I've tried is full coverage. So for me, I do prefer a little bit more lightweight. I'm not a full coverage girl, but there are so many girls out there I know, just like you, who love more of a full coverage foundation. And if you don't have really oily skin, so if you have not dry to normal skin, something like this would be perfect for you guys because it will cover blemishes, it will cover any redness, but it will also get your skin glowing, which is really nice if that's kind of the finish that you prefer over a matte one. Now this is $85 and it contains light diffusing particles, and that's kind of what helps to get that kind of perfect complexion. And that's my number 4 pick for this week. Coming in at number 3 is really exciting development, and that is in this little bottle here, the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Foundation. Now, it's not just teenagers these days that get zits and troubled skin. It's adults as well. It's people of any age, and it is a huge problem to find a makeup that doesn't flare up your zits, and this is a really common concern, I know, among many of you guys out there. And the beauty of this new foundation, which I'm so excited about, and it's my number 3, is that it's a liquid foundation that will cover your zits and pimples and whatever else and smooth out your complexion and counteract any redness. But it also treats your blemishes at the same time, which is a huge thing, I know, for people suffering with acne, because you want to cover your acne. Obviously, it is a really kind of sensitive thing, and you want to kind of, it's not something I know that a lot of girls are comfortable with. And when I was a teenager and I had it, I definitely didn't want to go outside kind of without anything on them. But a lot of the time, having makeup and covering your pimples and blocking your pores just makes the problem so much worse. So it's kind of a lose-lose until now. And that's why I think this is so great, such a great product. And for only 49 bucks, it's a real bargain. And so basically it contains products like salicylic acid to help break down the cells and not have them block up, and all the things that you would normally treat pimples with in your skincare, this foundation contains. So it's treating while it's covering, which is a huge winner. And it's also quite lightweight, so it's not going to look like you've plastered all this makeup on and covering. It's just quite sheer, and it can counteract any redness, and it will really even out your skin tone, and at the same time treat your zits. So for 49 bucks, that's amazing, and it comes in 8 shades. So if acne is a problem for you, I think that hopefully this little video will really help you guys, and now you finally have a treatment. So my number 2 is the Lancome Teint Idole Silky Matte Foundation. Now, as you can see, this one has been a little bit used because I have been using it for quite some time, and I love it. It's awesome. It is 72 bucks, so it is a little exy in comparison to your other ones, but Lancome always do a beautiful foundation. And what I like about this one is it reduces shine. Now, coming into winter, this might change for me, but in summer I do tend to get a little bit of oil around my T-zone, but as you guys all know, I love that kind of radiant finish. But I do find if I go for too much of a heavy foundation, I can look a little bit oily, especially once I mix it with my illuminator, which is what I do with this. So this is a silky matte finish foundation, so it will give you a glow, but it's not too luminous. It doesn't contain any light reflecting particles or anything like that. So it gives you a silky matte finish, I guess. Now, it's too matte for me on its own, so that's why I mix it with an illuminator, but I just find that it evens out my complexion, and then when I add my illuminator, it's like the perfect mix. Hopefully I'm making sense with that, but basically this is a beautiful option for anyone who likes a silky matte finish that's not too heavy, or someone like me who likes to look all glowy but not go too hard on the light pigment in your foundation because your skin looks oily. So it's kind of sitting in between, and it's 72 bucks, and it comes in 6 shades, and it's my number 2. Anyway, Pumpers, now for my number 1 foundation for the week. I have mentioned this little guy quite a few times because, as well as the Lancome that I mixed with my Laura Mercier, I have been using this as well, and that is the Bobbi Brown Natural Finish Long Lasting Foundation, which is 75 bucks. Now, this foundation has actually really blown me away. I really, the first time I used it, I was like, ooh, I like this one, which is always fun when you're a beauty editor because we get to try so many things. Again, I mix it with my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Illuminating because it is a little bit of a matte finish. But what I love about this product is it's really long lasting. I don't get to lunchtime and think, oh no, where's my foundation gone? It's there all day, which I love, and I kind of, by the time I get to yoga at night time, I'm like, oh, my foundation's still there, I've got to take it off. So it is a true long-lasting foundation, and it's not too heavy, which is sometimes one of the offshoots of getting something that's long-lasting is that you feel like your skin can't breathe, which is really not something that I personally enjoy at all. So I like this foundation because my skin can breathe, it's not too heavy, it's still quite lightweight, yet it's really long lasting. Once again, it's an oil-free foundation, which is great for anyone with really oily skin or troubled skin. But once again, it's just a little bit matte for me, so I like to add my illuminator and just to get a little bit more glowy. Anyway, Pumpers, that is my 5 things for this week. Hopefully there was some tips in there that you picked up, and if you're looking for a new awesome foundation, then hopefully one of these will be your new little favourite friend. Anyway, have a great weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!